Welcome back once again to howtocookwithfood.com. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. It helps us out a real lot. Okay, let's get moving with this beautiful Middle Eastern style of lamb. We're just gonna run through some of these main ingredients here. Right here I've got some whole black lemons, they're dried black lemons. You should be able to get them in most stores. Bay leaves, I've got some peppercorns, I've got some green cardamom, I've got some cumin seeds, I've got a couple of whole cloves in there, nice piece of cinnamon stick. Over to our powders, I've got a touch of cinnamon powder, touch of black lemon powder, touch of nutmeg, quite a lot of cumin in there. That's going to be one of the main flavours in there, some salt and pepper and some turmeric or haldi. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook our lamb with some onions and garlic and these guys, and it is going to be delicious. Let's get moving. Okay, I'm going to use a pressure cooker on this because the lamb that I'm using is a neck part of the lamb. I'll show you just there. And they can be quite tough, but lovely piece of meat. I mean, you can use any cut of the lamb you like. So I've got some olive oil, a nice glug of olive oil in there. Let's drop these in. The pressure cooker itself just makes things so much faster. I'm a big fan of them, to be honest. Right, I've got garlic, minced, finely chopped. As much or as little as you like, but about a teaspoon and a bit. There you go, our whole black lemon. And then, let's do it. We're going to put in some bay leaf, cinnamon stick, some green cardamom, some whole black peppercorns, and some few cumin seeds. There we go. Now with our powders, which again I've got salt and pepper in there, black lemon powder, cinnamon powder, turmeric, nutmeg, all goes in as described at the beginning. Again, let's give this another stir. Now I've got some chopped red onion, which I'm going to go into some sliced onion. Very similar to Indian food, but a lot more fragrant in the sense of the cinnamon and the cardamom and the nutmeg. It's not going to be mad chili. We're going to add a few chilies in a bit, but it's not going to be crazy. Right, let's just stir these around, give them a mix, kind of brown them. A little bit of a head start. I'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, that's nicely browning. All those lovely, beautiful, fragrant herbs and spices have got on and in our meat. Now what I'm going to do is throw a little bit of water in there, cold water. And I'm going to put my lid on, my pressure cooker. And I'm going to bring this to the boil and I'm going to pressure it for about 10 to 12 minutes. Now, if you don't have a pressure cooker, don't worry. You just need to stick a lid on now with a little bit of liquid like I've done. And you just need to cook it a lot longer. Like I say, I'm going to go for 10 to 12. You'd need to do it for 30 to 40. And again, it depends on the cut of the meat you've got. Anyway, I'll see you guys when I'm back. Okay, so my pressure cooker has calmed down. The safety mechanism has allowed me to open it. So here we go. As you can see there, I've turned the heat off by the way as well. As you can see, our meat is looking fantastic. The aromas from this are great. Still a little bit of a way to go, that meat. I want it to be falling off the bone and like really delicate. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to add some green chilies. I mean, I'm just going with some whole ones. Add as many or as little as you like. Then I've got about 4 or 5 chopped tomatoes. I'm going back in, touch more water, turning the heat back on, and we're going to pressure cook this again. If you're not using a pressure cooker, you need to now really simmer this. Again, you're going to need to simmer for about another 40 minutes. What you need is these tomatoes to completely disappear and sort of become part of our gravy or our sauce. So I'm going to go back on with the lid, bring it up to its pressure, and at that point I would imagine 15 minutes will be fine. It's all about getting the lamb really nice and tender. I'll be back then. Okay, there we go. I've let this cool down a little bit because the steam was so intense you wouldn't be able to see anything on camera. This is absolutely delicious. I've tested it for seasoning, salt and that. It's perfect for where I want to be. Make sure you check yours. This is an absolutely lovely, lovely sauce we've got here. Lovely little masala. Those tomatoes are broken down really nicely. Those chilies are sort of doing their thing and opening up their flavours. Now, like I say, depending on the cut of meat that you're using, is how long you're going to cook it for. You just need it nice and tender. That meat's now really tender, I think. I've just checked that out and it's really good. Hope you enjoy this. Like I say, subscribe to our channel if you like what you're seeing. We've hundreds of different recipes online. Lovely videos from all around the world by different chefs. We'll see you again soon. Bye bye.